now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's get straight to it. We're going to jump into some content. J Hood, he's over there at Mills TV. Shout out Mills. I want everybody to go over there and subscribe to that channel right now. I will put the link at the end of this video. Now, we got J Hood. He done made his way over to Mills, and man, I say this is a good interview. A lot of people know J Hood from the county jail content, the 50 Fades content, the incident at No Jumper, being on No Jumper. He have an interesting story. Things that happened to him while he was in prison, getting shot. He's telling kids that this is not the lifestyle, showing his injuries. This is a good interview. I'm not going to waste no time. We're going to go over here and get straight to the content. This is J Hood on Mills TV. Let's go.
What's up, J Hood?
What's up? What's up?
Man, thanks for coming out here, bro.
I'm glad you having me.
Man, how has freedom been treating you, bro?
It's been treating me good. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be free. To have a second chance is a blessing.
You've been down for almost 12 years, bro.
Almost 12 years. Longest years of my life.
It was hard time for you because you mentioned to me you just fell out of favor with some of the homeboys, right?
Yeah. Everything happened for a reason, and it's all a blessing. But just prison life in general is hard time.
Yeah.
It really don't matter where you at. Is in reality, jail is jail, and it's not a place that nobody should want to be. Circumstances changed, and fell out of favor with some homies for selective politicking. In my opinion, is life.
And the selective politicking really came from you testifying against yourself, really.
I've never been the reason nobody went to jail. I've never been the reason nobody says car got searched, cell got searched, house got searched. Never been the reason nobody got patted down. Never been the reason nobody spent 30 seconds in jail. I've never implicated nobody in no crime. I've never been a district attorney's witness. It's just, I guess certain people just didn't like what I did. The misery loves company, in my opinion. Do as I say, not as I do.
All right, let's stop there. So, in his words, he said, man, I had issues selective politics on because I jumped on the stand for myself. If he didn't do that, he basically would probably still be in there with a life sentence. So in this incident, J Hood said, you know what? I'm going to choose myself over the hood, over the streets, over the politics, whatever you want to call it. He did what was best for him. Now, a lot of people say, man, you a gangster, you don't supposed to get on the stand at all. This is the rules. This is what they say. But when you got action to coming home and you say, you know what, I ain't telling on nobody, man. I'm finna just, I'm the one who did this crime. I'm just finna getting myself out of this. I ain't telling on nobody. That's what J Hood said right now. We ain't gonna hear it from me. Let's go over there and finish hearing it from him.
For people to understand the background, the DA offered you life.
Yeah.
They reduced it down to 31. And your attorney was like, the only way we could really get this for what it is, a manslaughter case, is you're going to have to go on the stand.
Yes, because when you're fighting a first-degree murder, is something called mens rea. And it's basically the criminal act and your mindset, your mind frame. And the only way the jury can connect and know your mind frame is if you explain it to them. Because if not, they're just going to assume that you was another gang member that just wanted to shoot somebody.
And so you take the stand, and according to the G code, a Crip can't take the stand no matter what.
We can't take the stand, implicate anybody. Even if somebody implicates you, you just basically got to get a life sentence.
So now you're inside, you've been...
All right, let's start right there. Can you imagine all the dudes that's in jail right now doing a life sentence for not getting on that stand, even defending themselves and not even telling on nobody? Yeah, man, I know a lot of them guys probably wish, like, man, I should have just gotten my ass on that stand and just told everybody, man, my story. I ain't implicating nobody, man. I ain't putting nobody in jail. Like this man said, I ain't got nobody cell, nobody house hit. And yeah, it's a lot of dudes right now doing life, probably never coming home because of this rule.
Calipat, you've been all over the place.
I've been Calipat, Ironwood, Wasco, Delano. I done walked the yard with the best of them. I done been in a county jail, in real wars. I done been through a lot. I done been on the streets when a lot was going on. I don't feel like I did nothing wrong, and nobody on the streets feel like I did nothing wrong. Everybody still talk to me. I still can go anywhere. I walk around untouched.
Yeah. And it seems like if someone had a problem with you, they could pull up, and no one wants to do that.
Yeah, I'm not hiding.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
And the rumor has it you've got a mean squabble, bro.
Yeah, I know how to protect myself, you know. I know how to protect myself, and I fight hard. I got a cold right. But really, I adapt, you know. I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna always try to fight my fight.
You know, you came under controversy for saying you went 50-0 with the East Coast Cribs.
You see, I never even said that. Munchie B said that.
Oh, did Munchie say
B,
that?
Tiny
Okay. So that's cleared up. It was a big controversy with him being 50-0 against the East Coast Crips. You had other East Coast Crip members on the internet that had a lot to say about that. And it was a big deal at one time where they was on J Hood about that. And I'm talking about going in because nobody want to hear it's impossible. And they might like, man, it's impossible for somebody to whoop on 50 homies. I know somebody got some squabbles in the camp. We ain't just lost no 50. And then, you know, a lot of people just looking at it like, man, hey, you guys that's on the internet from this section, y'all need to be the ones speaking up because ain't nobody won no 50 squabbles against the homies is what they said. And in J Hood's defense, he said, man, I never said that. Somebody else said that. And these guys ran with it. And that's how I be on the internet. Somebody else could say something and do something. And all you got to do is just sit back and just listen to this stuff. And then the whole time you're like, man, I didn't even say that. These dudes is crazy. They jump right into getting on you, man. Let's get back to it.
He was in the county jail with me. He not lying. I probably fought more than 50 there. To be honest, I was there for 8 years. It's not 50 fights. Is not a lot of fights.
Right.
It's really not a lot of fights. When you go to court, you gonna have 4 fights at court. LA County Jail. LA is full of gang members. And the politic and the structure, you have to fight. You don't get no choice. Like, you go to court. If 3 people from the East Coast go to jail together, I'm going to fight all 3 of them. And this is a gang that's 10,000 deep.
Growing up in Carson, you could have banged East Coast, right?
I grew up with them. I got brothers from East Coast. I got a brother from East Coast.
And why'd you go Stevenson Village?
Because they wasn't no love over there, in my opinion. When we was young, we was growing up, they used to try to rob us, jack us, jump us. Why would I put my life on the line for a group of individuals that's trying to harm me? You know, but it's crazy because I got some brothers that was going through the same thing with me, and they from over there now. And then they real solid individuals, and they somebody from over there now. I guess the different strokes for different folks, but those still my brothers, and I love them though, but I couldn't do it. They couldn't try to snatch my mama purse and rob me for my phone. And so, you know, I'm gonna be the opposite.
Your pops, Stutterbox from Main Street Mafia Crips. You could have been a Main Street mobster.
Yeah, I didn't grow up over there. I know a lot of them growing up. My cousins is from over there. My dad from over there. My uncle's from over there. My auntie from over there. But I grew up in the Hoovers. So I grew up with the A-trays, with the shotguns, and in the village. Like, family orientated, I was family orientated around the main streets. But really, when I was coming up, the main streets in the Hoovers wasn't beefing. I'm a product of like a Main Street Hoover baby. Like, my people was from A-Tray Hoover and my dad is from Main Street. And my grandmother's house is like a famous house on 91st. So everybody used to meet up at my grandmama's house.
How's your relationship with your pops today?
I love my father. I talk to him every day. That's my dog.
And for those that don't know, the 2 names that were ringing out of that East Side pocket was Del Dog and Stutta.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they had a big falling out. Stutterbox and Del Dog. Rest in peace to Del Dog.
Rest in peace to Del Dog, the motherfucker. One of the best to do it. One of the best to do it. And that's a fact.
Carry with your name in the streets?
I ain't gonna say it carried with me in the streets, but when I used to be over there, and like I said, I ran across Del Dog before when I was over there, and he questioned why I was over there. Like, what he doing over here? Like, he looked at me and he could just, me and my father, we like identical. So he like, what he doing over here? And then my cousin was like, he over here with me. But then, you know, whatever happened later on down the line.
Right. That involved Shaquille O'Neal. It got real messy and sloppy.
Yeah, a lot of messy stuff took place, and the separation, jealousy and money, you know, the root of all evil.
Knowing that money and jealousy and envy is all these sins, how has your faith in the Nation of Islam kind of protected you from those pursuits?
I'm a Muslim. I'm not a part of the nation. My family is heavy in the nation, but I'm just a regular Muslim because I don't see no difference. You feel me? All Muslims are my brother. Whether they with the nation or whether they 5%ers, I'm a Muslim. And I don't discriminate. I don't care where nobody else from. A dude could be from East Coast. If he a Muslim, he my brother. A dude could be a Paru, a blood. He could be a homeless person, anything.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. Stop right there. This dude don't sound like he illiterate at all. Sound like he highly educated. He's saying his words correctly. He's not stumbling on the words. And one point, me and him had an issue on the internet. Like I say, when I be on this internet, man, it just be some internet. It ain't. I talked to him the other day. I told him, hey, man, you got to get your ass up in that gym, man. Yeah, we might got to go up in that gym and get cracking on them weights. But yeah, man, let's get back to this.
I don't care about race. I don't see color. If this dude is a Muslim, he's my brother.
And do you go to mosque regularly?
I try to go when I can.
Yeah.
But, you know, being out here in LA, it be a lot of stuff going on. And, you know, LA is not no safe place. People all the time, I might be at the mosque and I just got PTSD. I be thinking like somebody gonna call and say, oh, J Hood up here. So, you know, I'll try to go when I can. I go to Juma when I can, but it's not, I don't go as much as I should. I try to go like once a month. Saying staying close to family, that's the only way you're gonna be comfortable. Cause you might hear a loud noise, you automatically think somebody's shooting at you, or you might see groups of people, see somebody looking and you automatically assume somebody recognizes you, spotted you, or they just trying to cause you harm. So if you stay with family around trusted individuals, of course, you know, it's gonna help you.
When you get approached by people in public, are you hesitant at first to engage with that person, not knowing their intentions?
I'm gonna answer that for you now. I'm gonna get up out of here. Stop right there. I already know what he gonna say, because I get this all the time. Once you on this platform right here and other platforms, and you do numbers and you become somebody on here, people walk up. At first I used to be like, man, what this dude look at? I used to have a problem with that. Like, man, dude. But then I realized they just recognize me from here, and they come up, hey, ain't you such and such? Oh yeah, hey man, I watch your stuff all the time. Shake my hand. It be mainly all love. I haven't got nobody yet to walk up on me. Well, like, what you say? What? I haven't had that yet. It's been all love. But I want to show y'all something in the beginning of this video that I found interesting. And I think people could learn from this, because this is the reality of when we out there in the streets. Check this out, man.
Hey, this is J Hood and we're watching Cinemills TV.
So kids, this is the consequences of gangbanging in the streets of LA, California, man. It's not all a bowl of cherries, is it, J Hood?
Not at all. Not at all. I got a zipper on my hip.
It's what we call the California zipper, kids. Do not do this. This is not for everybody.
Bullets are real. You can really die. Kids, if you're thinking about joining the gang, this is something that I want y'all to do. It's free. Walk up to 5 of the people that you look up to and ask them if they had the opportunity, would they do it again? Is this the life they want for their son?
All right, we're going to stop right there. All right, so we're going to get up out of here, man. It's Compton Rick Rock, Compton Rick Rock TV. Y'all go over there to Cinemills, man. Let me do this one more time so I can blow this up, get right to their channel. Hold up. Let's go here. Cinemills TV. Y'all go over there and subscribe. They have a lot of videos over there with stories just like this. What I like about the channel, I like the sound over there. You know, I like the way them lav mics is sounding real good. He got a lot of people over there. I see Ann Hefe over there. I see Cartoon over there, which is formerly known as Tony. He got a couple of cats on there, man. Y'all go over there and give that channel some love, show us some love, and watch. And also subscribe to that channel and subscribe to this channel right here, Compton Rick Rock TV. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Cinemills TV, man. You ain't hitting me up, man. Hit me on Instagram, man. Compton Rick Rock, COMPTON period, RICC period, ROC. Let us get one in. I think I talked to you on the phone once before. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. Compton Rick Rock. I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit
hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.